back, Selfish Babe. It is your girl, Olenike Osibowale here, bringing you another Selfish Babe podcast. Hi, Selfish Babes. Okay. My puppy here is, if you're watching on the YouTube channel, this is Superstar. Hey, hi, Superstar. There was this loud noise upstairs, and so as I began to record, it was playing. So I hope that it does not interfere with this episode. Anyways, before we get started, I wanted to shout out a few of my favorite products that I'm really loving right now. This is what the Selfish Babe recommends. Okay, a lot of these products you're going to find on my Amazon storefront, which is going to be linked below. So today I started my cycle. And if you're on the YouTube channel, you will be seeing these. A lot of y'all will be seeing these Real cotton underwear. That's what they call it, but they diapers to me. They said they don't want to call it diapers. I feel like they're diapers. Anyway, I start my cycle and I put one on. But this is how the packaging looks. I get the Real cotton cover period underwear. It's called Real organic cotton cover period underwear. It looks like this in this purple package. I'm a size small, but I get the large and extra large because they just feel so comfortable. I have worn like the size small and medium when it comes to Real, and those are cool too, but I just love the extra large and large. It comes with 8, so you may have to get 2 packs, but this is how they look, and I want to open up one of them to show y'all. So make sure you are subscribed to the Selfish Babe podcast YouTube channel, okay? It's called Selfish Babe Podcast, but this is how it looks when you open it. It's nice and soft for you guys listening. Some ASMR. But this is how it looks. So it's basically like a fucking underwear, but I love them because they are just so fucking comfortable on your cycle. Like, I was about to try one of these new menstrual cups. Like, I don't really do menstrual cups because I've had a problem putting them in, but there's one that comes with an applicator that I want to try. But I was going to try these flex ones. But when I just read I have to like put my finger in and take it out with the tip of my nail, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way because I have long nails, well, pointy nails, and I'm just like, I don't know about that right now, but we'll see. I may try it tonight and see if I like it, and I'll update you guys. But for right now, I was like, I like my Real underwear, my little Real diapers, so I want to tell my Selfish Babes about them. If you're on your cycle, highly recommend it, especially if you are at home all day. If you're in the office, still wear them, but just put a jacket over because it could look a little bulky depending on how your bottom looks, like your bottom in terms of pants or skirt, but highly recommend, love them. And then we're going to get into the episode because this is going to get into the episode, but I also want to recommend the It Works body deodorizing supplements. They're green. I actually have to take one today, but I use gel deodorant. I don't use typical deodorant. I don't use deodorant that has aluminum in it because that's linked to breast cancer, if you guys didn't know. And I use Necessaire's gel deodorant, or like a natural type of deodorant. And I like to say that Necessaire's gel deodorant is a bougie deodorant because, I mean, the price point is like $15. It smells like eucalyptus, and I just think it's extra bougie because it's made with like acids that you probably put on your face if you wanted to get rid of blemishes or something, but it's, made for your underarms. But anyways, I use both of them hand in hand, and because when I do sweat, right, Necessaire is a gel deodorant. It's not an antiperspirant. You're still going to have to sweat if you're a sweater. Your sweat may still stink. Mine doesn't because I'm taking the body deodorizing herbal supplement. And so this body deodorizing supplement, it has, it has parsley leaf, copper, chlorophyll, and peppermint leaf. And it looks like this. It's really green. And I'm about to take it now, so give me 1 second. Love. I used to do like 2 every other day. Now I just do 1 every other day because after a while your body's going to get used to it. But I've noticed that when I do sweat that you don't smell the sweat, especially if you're somebody that does like have a little less hair underneath their arms. They shave a little bit more. I highly recommend, especially for my natural girlies that are not using regular like Dove and Secret. I highly recommend this because it's like you're getting your greens, but you're also like suppressing any bodily odor, and I actually really like that. Now, the reason why I want to talk about my Necessaire gel, I call this the bougie deodorant. Okay, this is how it looks now. It's new packaging. This is how it looks now. I love this. It's made with 5% AHA, which is the deodorizing treatment, And I just like the brand Necessaire. I just think they're a bougie brand. For me, when I think about bougie, I think about particular and above and beyond. I think about extra, particular, and above and beyond. And so this is how it looks when you open it. It's really cute. And you just roll it on. And I've been loving it. I love to use it. So selfish, babe. I want to get into this episode and why I connected this Necessaire deodorant, okay? Because I want to show you guys my underarms. This is my underarm. Let me just... Y'all need to be watching on a YouTube channel, okay? But this is my underarm, and this is the deodorant, right? So it's a gel deodorant. It rubs on. But as you can see with my underarm, I have some new growth hair, some new growth and some hair. Let me just show y'all, because I literally don't care. Look at my underarms, and y'all see some new growth hair. And this is a person that shaves maybe once every 3 weeks, maybe, right? I don't shave often. I am not ashamed about my bodily hair, especially when it comes to my underarms. And I had probably about 3 months ago, I did a promotion for Necessaire's gel deodorant on TikTok, where I was promoting, and I still am. I am promoting the Necessaire deodorant gel. And, they're advertising it, meaning that they put money towards the advertisement, meaning people are going to see the ad, and people have been seeing the ad, which is what they want. And I'm happy about that, right? But the thing that I've noticed for the people that have been seeing the ad is I've been getting comments from people like, how can you be bougie when you have hair underneath your arms? Go shave. You should have shaved before you did this ad. Don't call yourself bougie if you're not shaving. And ew, you need to go get a razor blade, and just all this like negative comments. And I was just like, why are y'all mad about underarm hair? Why can I not call myself bougie because I have underarm hair? Did we forget that underarm hair, pubic hair, arm hair, leg hair, eyebrow hair, even mustache hair are things that grow naturally on the body? And that over time we have just got into the waxing and the shaving. And so maybe we forgot that these things actually exist and that it's actually quite natural. That's my response in my mind. If you guys see smoke in the video, this is my instant. I got the clove instant burner right now to set the vibes. That's the response in my mind. Because for me, I'm just like, why are so many people commenting about my arm hair? I'm not ashamed. I literally accept this. I am okay with it. I am not a person that needs to be waxed 24/7. A few episodes ago, probably like 6 months ago, I had went to go get my vagina waxed for the first time. Like, I'm a shaver girl. That's how I have been. And so when I got my vagina waxed the first time, I think I did it 3 more times after that. But knowing that I have to go every 4 weeks, I was like, oh, this is not for me. And so I shave. Like, I'm a shaver girl. I do that. Eventually, I think I do want to get the laser hair removal, so I don't ever have to shave again when it comes to my yoni, because that's my personal preference. But to each their own. Even if I didn't shave and I had a hairy ass vagina, bitch, I had a hairy ass vagina, then that's what it is. Like, for me, it's just like, this is the body that I'm choosing to live in. If I decided that I wanted my vagina to be hairy, cool. And if my partner's with me and they know that they're with me, they're going to have to be okay with that. And so for me, I'm not saying that I have a hairy vagina right now, y'all. I'm just saying that if I did, I do keep up there, shave, because that's my personal preference. But what I'm saying, y'all, is just like the amount of comments on my underarm hair, I thought were just kind of ridiculous. And I really didn't understand it. And I kind of wanted to talk about you doing you, and how you doing you is like the best thing to do, especially as a selfish babe, right? A woman who is selfishly and authentically loving herself, a woman that is putting herself first, a woman that is choosing herself. So if I'm saying, oh, that brightness is, oh, wow, this looks a lot better. Sorry, y'all. I just like turned the brightness up on my phone for like the first time. And I'm like, wow, but hold on. Let me see. Do I like that? Is it too bright? I wonder if that's too bright. Oh, wow, that is a nice trick. I actually like that. It looks really good. Okay, sorry, y'all. But I just didn't like it. So for me, when I think about being a bougie bitch, that's what I called myself. I said, I'm a bougie bitch, and I use Necessaire's deodorant gel because I am a bougie bitch, period. Like, back in the day, years ago, I probably would have never used the word bitch to describe myself. And I used to take it offense when other women would call themselves bitches. I just didn't understand it. But after a while, it kind of grew on me. And I'm a person that now uses the words bitch sometimes. It just comes out of my mouth. And sometimes it is a term of endearment. It's just like, okay, bitch, like that's how it is. And so I don't find offense to it. And so if you find offense to it, then you don't have to listen to this episode. But I'm a bougie bitch. I'm a person that likes extra. I'm a person that likes above and beyond. I'm a person that's a little particular, or maybe a lot of particular. Like, right, when I go to a restaurant, I'm going to ask them, do you guys have bottled spring water? And then I'm going to ask them, they're going to bring it to me in a cup more than likely, because sometimes I'll forget to ask them, oh, can you bring me a stemmed wine glass? I've had to be more specific, a stemmed wine glass for my water. And that's what I want, because I'm going to drink my water out of a stemmed wine glass because I'm a bougie bitch. I don't want a regular cup. I want a wine glass that's fancy, that makes me feel like, that's the feeling. It makes me feel like, that's the word to describe myself. I am a bougie bitch. I love first class seats. I love 5-star hotels. I do other things that, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like some down to earth things. Like I love going to the river barefoot. But I'm still a bougie bitch, okay? So for me, I don't understand what the aesthetic is for some people. And maybe they have a specific aesthetic in their mind when it comes to being a bougie person or a bougie bitch. They have a specific aesthetic in mind. And even if I called myself a bad bougie bitch, like a baddie bitch, that's whatever it means to me. And so selfish babe, as I am telling you today, it's whatever it means to you. And so for me, I'm like, I'm going to still call myself bougie. I'm going to show you guys my fucking underarm hair and let you guys know I'm a fucking bougie bitch and I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not ashamed about my underarm hair. You're going to see it 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks post-shaved. Oh, fucking well. I'm going to lift up my arms because I don't give a fuck. And a part of that not giving a fuck is that I accept myself as I am. And I think that's the problem with other people and their negative ass comments, is that they don't accept themselves as they are and they're judgmental as fuck. And then they have this box, right? I am a person that likes to think, right? Because everybody has their limitations, that I am outside of the boxes, right? There are certain boxes that we describe to describe ourselves, to like describe certain things so we know what we're talking about. But in terms of how I live my life, I like to say, like, I'm a little gray. I'm neither black or white. I'm a little gray. I'm a little fuzzy. I'm outside the fucking box. And so there's certain things that I like. There's certain things that I love. And so if I'm going to call myself a bougie bitch, it's confusing people, I think, because they're like, oh no, a bougie bitch is very polished. She's very like this. Her underarms are waxed, or whatever idea that they have of a bougie bitch in their mind. And so when they see me saying that I'm a bougie bitch, and some people are offended by the B word, that's one flag. And then now they're like, oh my God, look at that hair. Oh my God, look at that hair. Oh my God. Clutched pearls. Like, damn, bitch. Like, you mad at some hair? Like, that shit is natural. What are we commenting about? And the comments were just so much. I would say it was at least over 50 or 60 comments, right? Because this ad is money's going towards the ad. It has over, I think I have over 1 million or 4 million views on this video. And so for me, I'm just like, damn, bitch, people are really upset about this. So selfish babe, what I want you to take away is however you are defining yourself is how you define yourself, right? You may be a bad bitch that may not fit into the aesthetic of bad bitch to other people, but that does not mean you're any less of a bad bitch. If you consider yourself to be a bad bitch, then that is who you are, and that's the energy you carry, and only you know what that energy is. I consider myself to be a bad bitch, yes, but I also consider myself to be a bougie bitch, which is why when I was getting those comments, I was like, bitch, I know who I am. I know that I'm bougie, and this is how I describe bougie, right? Because people even had issues with the definition. I have my definition of what bougie is, and I have the energy and understanding of what it means to me. And so that's how I'm going to show up in the world. And so just because it does not fit people's boxes of what that means, doesn't mean I'm not that. Doesn't mean that I don't carry that energy. And so I just want to tell you, selfish babe, whatever it is that you are defining as you, as yourself, and it may not be in the traditional box, but if you feel like that is what it is for you, then that's what the fuck it is. So I want to make sure I just address that. Like, do you? Now, I want to give another example, okay? So recently, I had went to Candy's Dungeon in Atlanta, Georgia. It's like a sensual, sexy event where everybody's in lingerie or they're in dungeon attire. Dungeon meaning like dominatrix. Think dominatrix. Think women in leather, red and black with whips and chains, and they have submissive that want to get spanked or that want to be on their fours and their knees. Like think that kind of style, right? So I had gotten this beautiful yellow dress from Fashion Nova. I was really excited to wear it, and I gotten some thigh high boots or some like long boots because I've never bought them before. This is my first time ever getting them, and so I had gotten them. And I had just made a video and I was just doing a little haul on TikTok and on Instagram. And I was like, hey, y'all, let me know which one y'all prefer. And so it was like the A boots, which were like patent leather, very shiny. These other boots, and then C, which were heels. And I was never going to wear the heels. I literally said, pick A or B. I'm going to wear boots. I think I'm going to pick A, but let me know. And so there are a lot of people that said A, but then there are a lot of people that are like, neither, girl. You need to wear the heels or wear a strappy heel. This wouldn't look good. Or one rude ass negative person was like, this don't look good, blah, 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 blah. This is tacky. I had to block the person because if I ask for your opinion, pick from the fucking opinion. Give your opinion, but you don't gotta be rude about it. When people start being rude, I'm gonna let y'all know I am not going to comment back. I have learned my lesson in that. Unless you catch me on the right day, I'm just gonna block you. I'm going to look at your profile, then I'm going to block you, and I'm gonna delete your comment. That's literally it. I don't even want you on my page because I don't understand why you have to be rude to respond. Because you don't have to, you choose to. And so anyways, there was people just like, oh, neither wear these heels, wear these type of heels or whatever. And I said, okay. And in my head, I was like, I already made my decision. I made my decision before I made the post. I knew I was wearing the fucking first ones. And because the reason why is because it's a dungeon attire. I wanted to be in dungeon attire. I wanted to look like a dominatrix, but I didn't want to wear black or red. And I wanted to wear what I wanted to wear. And so I feel like if I was a person that was super heavily influenced by other people, then I would have been like, dang, maybe I'll wear these heels. Like, I'm not going to wear these boots. I don't wear these heels because everybody else said it looks better. Like, if I was a person I felt like was heavily influenced or easily influenced, then that's what I would have done. Which is why I think it's really important, Selfish Babe, for you to know yourself and for you to do what you want to do. Not what other people are wanting you to do. Yes, I asked for their opinion. Really, for social media, it was just what it was. I wanted them to feel engaged, like they're engaging. But I already made my decision. And for me, I was just like, wow. You know, one of the things that I really love about myself, kind of, it's just in the ways that it shows up was just like, okay, everybody says to wear shoes, to wear heels, that this doesn't look good or this may not look good. But in my mind, I already knew the look I was going for and what I wanted and how I wanted to present myself. And for me, it was just like, if people are not going to like that, then that's okay. Because I'm here to please myself. I'm here to honor myself. I'm here to please myself. I'm not really here to please other people. And so for me, it's like, when like, let me see. Okay, Yeezys, for example, right? I'm pretty sure a lot of people did not like Yeezys when they first came out. They thought it was weird. And it was different, right? It was different. It was weird because it was different. And it wasn't the normal shoe that everybody like saw. And so eventually people started to wear it and it got popular. And it probably got popular because it was different. And then now it became popular that other brands were starting to mimic and copy and duplicate the design. And I think it's like, if we don't see things that are different, then it's just like everybody will always be the same. And I know that that's not the type of world we want to live in. And so a lot of people did not like the boots A that I chose, but I knew that I liked them. And I knew that, hey, if it's going to be different than what everybody else is going to choose, it's going to be different. It is what it is. I received a lot of compliments on my outfit and my dress when I went out. And I felt sexy. I felt sexy, and that's the energy I wanted to feel when I was out and about. So I just wanted to remind you guys, Selfish Babe, this is why I really don't think y'all should really ask a lot of people for opinions. I did that for social media. Okay, but I'm usually going to have my answer. But it's just like, but people are like, oh, I have this business idea, or I'm thinking about doing this. So then you ask your friends about it and you want to see what their perspective is. And maybe they're like, hell no. Are you going to be easily influenced to not do it because they said hell no? Or are you going to just sit with yourself and come up with a decision, and maybe you get feedback from some because you just want to, but you're going to stick with whatever decision you're making, right? Sometimes I think from trusted sources, we can definitely get advice and guidance that's necessary, but be mindful, because it's like you don't always want to make decisions based on what other people want. As a selfish babe, you want to make decisions based on what you want. You want to learn yourself more. You want to lean into that more, which is why I had to sit with myself, and I'm like, well, I'm going to choose A. Like, that's what I want to wear. That's what I leaned into, and that's what I chose, and that's what I went with. And then I continued to post online showing that I chose A, despite anybody else's opinions, because I want people to know, thank you, but this is what I decided to wear, you know? So as a selfish babe, just be mindful of that. You don't have to always ask people what they think. And even if you do, be mindful of taking their advice, and make sure as after you sit with their advice that you really choose something that you feel is in alignment with you and not necessarily in alignment with other people. And so this episode is just about you doing you, selfish babe. It's just important for you to do you. And in order for you to do you, you have to know who you are. You have to know what you like and what you don't like. And all of that comes from experience. All of that comes with sitting with yourself and seeing what you like. And a lot of that comes from spending time with yourself alone. That's really, really important. I think I'm done with this episode. Sometimes I feel like I have the most awkward exits. I feel like I'm done with this episode. I love you guys so much. Remember, screenshot this episode, tag at The Selfish Babe Podcast on Instagram, tag Olenike Osibowale on Instagram, tag me on TikTok too, screen record it on TikTok and post it on TikTok, tag me, I'm at Olenike Osibowale on TikTok, link is below. Download my free self-love and affirmations app, Selfish Babe. You're going to get daily affirmations and self-love reminders to your phone, and that's where you can find all my courses and the podcast as well. Make sure to shop my company, Evolving Butterfly. I didn't bring in the video, but I do have it. Shop my company, Evolving Butterfly, for the Goddess Vaginal Detox Pearls, as well as the Pussy Power Yoni Wash with the real rose quartz crystals. Okay, let me go get it real quick because y'all gotta see this. Okay, so this is the Pussy Power Rose Quartz Wash. I think you can see it here. And if you listen, this is the real rose quartz in the bottle. It has real affirmations that I came up with. And this is about you praying for yourself and blessing your yoni, connecting to your womb, connecting to your vagina. And so when you're using my Pussy Power Yoni Wash, you're going to squirt it in your hand. You're going to say, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. And then you're going to wash your yoni or any affirmation on the back of here. It's plant-based. It's pH balanced. I love this wash. It's in my shower right now. I use it. And you can use it all over your body. You don't only have to use it on your vagina. And also, if you're looking to cleanse, detox your eggs, reduce your menstrual cramps, looking to increase your fertility, looking to spiritually let go of something within your womb space to call in and manifest with your womb, then you want to try my Goddess Vaginal Detox Pearls, which is my all natural herbal spiritual womb cleanse, best cleanse on the market, at evolvingbutterfly.org. And if you want to learn more about how to be a selfish babe and how to tap into that energy, I do have my Selfish as Fuck Academy, which is also linked below. And that's at selfishbabe.com/courses to watch the academy, where I give you 9 videos showing you how to honor yourself like a goddess, how to pray for yourself, how to do your spiritual baths, etc. How to really be a selfish babe. And I think that's everything. All right, y'all. I love you guys so much. Make sure to rate this podcast 5 stars and have an amazing day or evening. Bye, selfish babe.